The temperature's outside routinely topping 100 degrees, but we are inside State Farm Stadium in Glendale. That sound of the big red siren brings the Cardinals and their fans to action. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Arizona Cardinals. On the Dallas sideline, it is their head coach. His team atop everyone's power rankings, 7-0 to start the season. His counterpart, the Cardinals, Jonathan Gannon. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go from Glendale. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. So that Cowboy offense takes the field. Led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Nothing real fancy when you look back on last week's game, Mike. I mean, he had the 2 touchdown passes, of course, the 1 interception he'd love to have back. But for the most part, I thought he was really efficient. I thought he did a nice job operating the system. And there's actually some more plays that he left out there. So I think he can build off a lot of that, try to improve in this one today.
Go play action. It's Prescott. Oh, that is out of his reach, overshooting him on the deep ball. Incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead them.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
And he is out of bounds at the 45. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Cardinals first down. Play action. It's Murray. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Murray's going to throw again. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. In motion comes Lazard. On 3rd down, Murray. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big right call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Williams. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Cardinals offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points of this contest. They'll begin 1st and 10.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Murray. Here's a screen set up for Benson. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Now, Murray. He'll try to work the screen with Connor. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 19-yard line.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Fighting off tacklers, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He'll try to run for it. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. And so far, 2 drives, 2 punts, no 1st downs. Not a winning formula as they start drive number 3. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. 1st down, Cowboys. Play fake. Prescott. Open, left side is Schoonmaker. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. To throw is Prescott. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. No chance at all. He'll go down. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Dallas. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. The Cards offense ready to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start first and 10. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Take a look here at those receiving numbers from his game a week ago. Second down, they need 7. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got a receiver, Allen Lazard. Inside the 40, to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 88 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. Extra point now by Riley. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Here's Riley now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. CeeDee Lamb there to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. On first and 10, Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First down, Prescott. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys are on the board. It's now 13-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First down throw for Murray. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after 1, 13-7 is our score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football. They're looking at a second down and 9 to go. From the gun, it's Murray. Gets that one to the vet. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Cody Simon in on the stop. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. Here's Dak to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The problem with some of these long developing plays is that it really forces the quarterback to hold on to the ball. They tried to hit him there with that big shot downfield, but the protection is just not able to hold up, and they're able to get home. So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
He'll let this go towards the end zone. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. On 4th down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. No issues there. This one is good. And the Cowboys will cut the lead from 6 down to 3. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. Had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. You look there at the receiving numbers for him in the 1st half. Trying to add on as this drive begins with 1st down. On 1st down, the drive begins with Connor. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6. From the 29, here's 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to Connor. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
In motion comes Lazard. On play action, Murray. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
The Cowboys offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. On the play fake, Dak moving left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Prescott now. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Prescott. To the goal line and in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cowboys make the lead 4. It is 17-13. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He'll get about 2. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They put Ryman in motion. They try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of LSU.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. They turn nothing into something, spinning forward. They give them a gain of about 3. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. On play action, here's Dak. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. They get 18 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys. Play action now. Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Jordan Burch that time to make the tackle. On third down, Prescott. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll go again with Benson. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working out of the gun, Murray. He's going to air this out for Davis. And he'll take it on in. Gabe Davis. Touchdown, Arizona.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will tie things up here in the first half. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. CD on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for the Cowboys. It covers 51 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
I love the aggressive approach. You don't want to give the ball back to your opponent in this situation. So they dial up a shot play, push the ball downfield, results in a massive play here late in the first half.
It'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up. Williams trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. From the 1, 2nd and goal. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He knocks it through. The Cowboys will go up by 7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. He'll be out of bounds. That's a decent pickup of 5 on first down. Murray now on second down. That caught Mike. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
Now a second down throw from Murray. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Brings up third down and
out of the gun, it's Murray. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. It's Riley Dixon coming on now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the LA Rams. And this is Ashton Genty. He gets past the first wave of the defense, and the race is on. The Raiders go on to demolish their opponent. They get the blowout victory. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this is John Mechie. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Browns wind up taking this one by a touchdown. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Giants get win number 4 on the season. They come away with the victory. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A return now from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30. There's Jonathan Gannon, the head man for the Cardinals. His guys heading back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. We'll start this drive on the ground, and it's Connor. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first and 10, Murray. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. It'll be third down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
On third down, Murray. And they are all over him yet again. He'll go down once more. The Cardinals line up for a punt. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. On the give, it's Williams. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Go play action. It's Prescott. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry now for Jaden Blue. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Play fake. Prescott hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Dak to throw. It's complete to Thomas. 2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Yeah, here we go. Now Prescott. One incomplete. The defender right there to make the play, and it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Jake Ferguson was the intended target. 3rd down coming up. Prescott again. Over the middle to his tight end Ferguson. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's good for the Cowboys. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Again, Prescott to the air. It is brought in the end zone. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. There's Jonathan Gannon, the head man for the Cardinals. His guys heading back onto the field. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with 1st down. A give, running right. It's Connor. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Murray now off the bootleg. field. He's got his receiver, Lazard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
The 43-yard line.
They go play action for Murray. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 49-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Murray. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off from their execution. And
that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Malik Hooker.
I think this is the case where the safety did a better job manipulating the quarterback than the other way around. I think the entire time this safety knew exactly where the quarterback wanted to go with that ball. He baits him into throwing an errant pass, and that's a big-time takeaway in your own end zone.
The Cowboys offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. They'll take this forward for about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Dak going to give this to Blue. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. A run once more with Blue. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So that'll cost them half the distance. Back near his goal line, Prescott, and he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Really nice job here. The quarterback understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. To throw is Dak.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he's going to get that first down. Working it. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. On the play fake, Dak. Moving to his left. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. On 2nd down, it's down. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Prescott exiting the pocket right. Taking off. A pickup there of 28 yards.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
On 1st down, it is Williams. Williams hit, and he loses the football. Cardinals say they have it, and they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
The Cardinals offense and Kyler Murray set to take over once again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's a screen set up for Benson. He's up to the 20. He is out of bounds. He's going to mark him at the 24-yard line. It'll work Connor in the middle here, and he'll get about 4 to the 29. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They put Wilson in motion. 2nd down, Murray in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best defenders, Mike, they have an ability to impact the game in a lot of different ways. I mean, take this guy. Earlier in the game, he comes up with a big interception. Now he gets sent on a blitz. He comes through for a sack. They better find out exactly where this guy is, both run and pass. He's having himself a great day. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
That is hard down the field. He's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. Now Ryland for the extra point. He's got it, and the Cardinals will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Cowboys offense ready for this next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Blue, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 46, here's 2nd and 5. On play action, here's Dak. Forced out wide. Now he'll run it.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. On the handoff, Blue. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line. The Cards offense getting set to get back to work. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Connor. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 5. Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The Cardinals lining up for a punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense is ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. The last run is going to put him up over 100 yards for this one. On the ground, this is Williams. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Quick throw on target to Pickens. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. Only need a yard, and it's 4th down. They'll try to run. And he is going to have a Cowboys 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. They'll go again with Maffa. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd down, they need 3. A handoff now to Maffa. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. First and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.